All right, hero collects here. Hero collects here. Next episode was transgender hate mail, homosexual hate mail, atheist hate mail. Basically, we reacted to a bunch of screen caps on YouTube and DeviantArt. There is fun comments. I'm against the deviant lifestyles and a few other things. Trigger warning. If you don't like what I'm saying, go ahead and click off the video and go watch something else. Online says hate streets my videos because there's no hate streets my videos. It's BJ the story. Someone's playing around with a nice loud motorcycle outside, so yeah, gotta do with that stuff. Cars and everything. Yeah, this is the way it goes. And yeah, that's the way it is around here. Like they have this nice noise reducing headphones on here. That's helping out. That's great. Let's continue on here. This is Nazi Ford fan art of Freaky Foster showing off her body. So yeah, I'm gonna go over there. Yep, in this shower. Yep. Oh yes, very nice, very nice. Mm-hmm. Very nice, very nice. Yes, indeed. Making babies with a claw growing up. Be a love interest. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, nice, very nice. Let's continue on here with this stuff. First it says scientifically proven fact of religious bigotry any day. Well, this is my religious bigotry. Ignore that. Ignore that stuff, please, because all that does is make so we're doing a double standard here. So let's go next. We on the left will be a do religion. As religious with our bigotry, religious bigotry. As people whenever we choose, that we will actually. On the right, we will actually do that because basically we will fight against anyone who goes against what we like. We'll do it. We'll do everything. And that's the issue with me. One of the worst things for woke, for the left, was murdering the murder of Charlie Kirk because it showed that these people, them cheering for it, showed that these people have problems. It's like, yeah, they're saying they're the side of peace and love and tolerance, but then it's like, yeah, they cheer for a man's death because he said things they don't like. I'm just like, that's not good. I'm just like, no, no, you ruined it. You blew it. You had an amazing thing going and you blew it. It's like, nope. When you basically, cheer, gleefully cheer for someone who's an innocent man, despite what rumors were spread about it, you cheer for his death and say, yeah, get the rest of them, get the rest of the family, get everyone. Like what? Wow. There's something wrong with you. Something wrong. That's not right. That's not right at all. That's against God's ways. That's of the dark side there. That's what that is. Get anyone else like them. Murder. Like, no. Murder is not the answer. For the world today. So, if you have a disagreement, say so and walk away. We're going to a nice song about that. Let's hear. Murder is not the answer. It doesn't do no good. Leaving someone alive is better than anyone does better than any murder would. So go over that. Let's continue on here. Oh yeah. So yeah, okay. So apparently the last video cut out after this one person was saying, I'd rather stick with scientific facts or religious bigotry any day. Ignore the fact that I call scientific facts religious bigotry. Religious bigotry, scientific facts. Ignore that stuff. So I'm gonna continue on here. And someone says, that's reasonable. Why are people calling you a pedophile? To me. And I say, because they look at anything they can find to discredit me. Pictures of cartoon girls in suits and underwear in my face is the best they can do. They have. Laughing, rolling on the floor laughing. Emoji. And then someone says, that sounds typical. And then someone else says, yep, they grasped for straws. Then my heckler tries to defend, my chief heckler tries to defend this viewpoint. Is it because he regularly favors upskirt shots of underage characters? And I say short and stylized cartoon characters. Jeez. It's like, but they look like children. Well, yeah, but they're drawings on paper. So that's what he's at. And then here's how you can tell that what it's not about the underage thing or whatever. It's about trying to stop me from saying stuff that they don't want me saying. It's still a crappy belief, especially because you don't let trans people decide for themselves. Other than, of course, letting them decide for themselves. I actually do let them decide for themselves. I say, hey, wait, according to the Bible, this is bad. You shouldn't do that. They can choose whether they want to or not. But so these unfortunate souls think by saying don't do that, I'm saying not giving them a choice. You literally want to force trans people, they'll say, as if they, especially because you'll have to decide for themselves if they should transition or not. You literally want to force trans people to live the way you want and you want. And I'm sure if you were president, you would make it legal to transition. And I say, I don't know if that's possible, but all I do is what I do know is that my way of life is better than that fear of your own body-based one. It is, you know. Let's go. Oh. And someone else, defender of mine, says to the chief heckler, I don't have to hit anything, fly away. And then the person says to me, person defending me says to me, where's your artwork? Oh, no, not to me, to the chief heckler, where's your artwork? Oh, wait, you deleted them all. Lol, get bit, bro. Don't bother responding to this person. I've had my altercation with that loser. That. No, I don't like using the C word like that, even though it is a term for vulva. It's an insulting term for it. So let's say girl bag. Let's say instead of what do they say there? I say I'm okay with this going on. It's part of being a Christian. And then someone with a rainbow flag says part of being a Christian is how to show love and compassion toward other people. You're not showing love, you fake Christian. By telling the truth, you're not showing love. Yes, I am. Saying don't fall for the temptation of sin, you're not showing love. Oh my God, yeah. Right, saying that though, what we're doing, lying about Michael sex is lying. That's not showing love. Yeah, it is. It's lying about Michael sex. And then someone else says, "Oh, by the way, how long has this person and their cronies been attacking you and labeling you a transphobe?" I don't know. I guess I did not get that footage because I didn't see it. I don't know. A little while, a year or so. And then Chief Heckler says, Kato, even you have to know that every man alive was once a woman. That's only physically speaking, not genetically. Then a girl who hates on her body said, "Let me know nobody likes your comics. They're bad." I'm like, why do you quote comics? They're actual comics. Comics. Here's how comics work. All right, I can actually show off how comics work. Well, I should have it. Yeah, I got them. Right here. Here's how comics work. Yeah, my comics are pretty simple, okay? I just have just panels, This is how I do it, I go from panel to panel with that. Simple stuff. I used to have little squares, words underneath, but I think I simplified it to make things better. That's pretty much a comic. It's panels, stuff like that. Just how it is. And basically, I used to use lined paper, like this, okay? Then my brother was like, "Well, just try using not line paper." So I do, but I also have the numbers on there to show the different where the lines used to be. Lines 1 and 2 are usually reserved for words. Lines 3 through 5 are usually used for. I would number them on the not line paper too. I usually used to draw the characters. So small characters, super small characters are 1 head high. They call them heads. With 1 head high. Medium-sized characters are 2 heads high, and big characters are 3 heads high. Usually that's how I do it. That's how that works. Let's get in here. Leave nobody likes your comics. They're bad. No, actually, people do like them. They're favoring and watching me as we speak. And the girl who hates on her body says, "It's your newest comic." It's from Diego. Has 5 views and 0 favorites. You have thousands of views, only 31 watchers. So that's fine. Nobody likes you because you can't accept people how God made them with lowercase g. Don't mean throw that. But you were born as female, so you're supposed to be female. Yeah, you are. I'm sorry, it's science. Thing. A effing dusty book doesn't dictate how people should live their lives. Well, it shouldn't. It doesn't dictate it. You should follow God's ways. In the Bible. So in the Bible, smiley face. LGBT people will stop being born. People who can choose that lifestyle will not stop being born, but we can choose to help them learn to not follow that lifestyle. To choose better than that. That's good. I say, true, people will always have the choice whether to resist the temptation to sin or give in to it. But you were born female. That does not mean you can't do anything a man can. The thing that you cannot do that a man can is produce sperm. That's not because of deformity. It's because you have ovaries and they produce eggs. You know? You usually only get one set of reproductive organs each. Just the way it is with humans and other mammals, all other mammals. Also, sure, my views are not as high as some other views are, and I don't have as many watchers as some people do, but I do have some. Everyone has to start somewhere, I say. Rainbow flag person says, absolutely nothing bold thing on gender dysphoria. According to the lies I was told, I'm pretty sure, yes, she was born female. She can impregnate a woman because she was born with ovaries. But that's not understand. These records allow you to purposely misgender him, her, just because of what's between his, her legs. Yeah, ignore her vulva, and I know. Nope. And I said, according to science, there was no misgendering at all. She was born with ovaries, with her female reproductive organs. So, physically speaking, she is female. These people try to be like, you're trying to misgender someone by calling them the pronouns they were assigned at birth. I'm like, no, I'm not. That's not how that works. See you guys next time. Check me out on YouTube and DeviantArt.